So, from the 37, here's second and a yard.
Ready?
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll work forward 4 yards, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Got it. Ready?
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Start. Let go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here now, second and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 8. Hurt. Trap 60.
Now this time, they'll look to throw. To the right side, that's safe route. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
That's a gain of
The best
3.
quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. They get 22 yards there. First down, Washington.
First and 10.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down. You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline, nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
70 range. Go. 60 Vikings.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Give him 27, and it's first and goal.
Ready, set. Here we go. Ready.
Here's a run. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Commander. His first touchdown of the new campaign.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with a touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This taken around the 11.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
On the ground, it's Kamani Vidal. And he'll manage to get this ahead for up a 5.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, Ripley. Hey, 15. 15. Squash.
They'll give this to Vidal. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
It's 3rd and 4.
Yellow. White.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll begin here on the ground. Finding room at the 35. And them up and down just shy of the 40. That's a gain of 19. And a very quick 1st down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up 1st downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
18 Cardinal. Reload.
Right back to him on 1st down. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and he will score. Amon-Ra St. Brown, touchdown Washington. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Santos, good on the extra point. And the Commanders move out on top, 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This just makes it to the landing zone. It's taken at the 18. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Mahomes from out of the pistol. He'll throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Jacoby Myers was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Going to get that complete. Jacoby Myers. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Rams 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Fall down, mister. Fall down, mister.
Off the bootleg, it's Mahomes. He runs with it. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. About 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
At the 8-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Mahomes back. And he's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
Next the score. Commanders 14, Rams 7. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
A loss of 2.
We are through one.
And 12.
It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
On the ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go. Mustang 19. Viking 18. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Is caught left side by St. Brown. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Commanders 1st down.
65 catch. 65 catch. That it.
They'll look to throw yet again. Got his man at the 6. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to go backwards, taken down at the 6.
Johnny Newton on the tackle.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Now it's from the 6-yard line.
Hey! Here we go.
They'll go with him again. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
It's a loss of 4.
The idea here on 2nd down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a 3rd and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on 3rd and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
Go.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
On for the field goal. A 27-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Commanders fill their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
They'll run with Vidal. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, has been the case this entire 1st half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On the ground, they'll go with Vidal. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
He's across midfield at the 48-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing now, Mahomes. Going up top and looking for Flowers. And he's into the end zone. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, L.A. Boswell now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Rams are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
17. Rams 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Ready, set,
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
go!
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Back.
They'll stick with him again. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Give them 14 on that one. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this.
Ready. Ready.
On the ground, we'll go with Rashad White back out of Arizona State. A modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A 19-yard pickup there. 1st down, Washington.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the jump.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight. Viking 18.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Broncos, let's go now. Ready.
They'll look to throw. His throw taken in by Amon-Ra. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Hey, hurt. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, like, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, you're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on free and extend their lead.
Jackson now to return it. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. touchdown throw. Mahomes. He's got a big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Rams.
In motion goes Likely. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. In motion goes Likely. To throw is Mahomes. That's going to be caught by the rookie out of LSU. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Ready?
They will start it on the ground to run that clock. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A one-point game as quarter 3 begins. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the ground, it's Vidal. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They get 18 on that one. First down, L.A.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Rams.
A handoff, and this is by down. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Joshua Williams there to bring him down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
I don't think we all appreciate enough just how difficult it is to throw on the run. The technique, the arm strength, the accuracy, all of those things on complete display on that first down pass.
A first down throw for Mahomes. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Here comes Rydell. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. They go play action with Mahomes. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Yellow. 180.
Open right side is Likely. To the pylon, he's in. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Rams are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Drive begins with a run by White. Peeling forward for maybe a yard. Danny Stutzman there for the stop.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Best. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone. Inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It covers 51 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. And he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
Well, on the back of the previous play, Mike, we saw him have some success through the air. They tried to change it up with a draw, but the defense wasn't having any of it. Didn't sell out for the pass. They're able to stop that one for a loss.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Cougar 19, 2. 18, Rattler, 18.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Roll for Cluzak. Touchdown, Commanders.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
A short one taken at the 10. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Play action here. Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that second down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3 and out, they better hold up here in pass protection.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. In motion goes Likely. 3rd and long for Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. The Rams punting unit coming out. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to hit another good one. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback.
20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
From the set. Let's go now. Dragon 60.
He'll look to throw. He'll find Rachaad White. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his 1st catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Throw right side, caught by Odunze.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Up the middle they go. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Cowboy 80.
This one taken in by Odunze. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Check. Panther. Panther 60. Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. And the drive will stay alive. He's got the 1st down up to the 44.
Just a good, solid run here on 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. This is where you really need to be able to lean on that offensive line. They come through, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
Viking 18. Go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready? Get cut.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down.
Ready?
This is intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the ties.
37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Derek Hall. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Now, 3rd and long.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Flush to his right. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen. Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
At the Commanders' 23-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll give this to Vidal. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
3rd and 5.
Yellow. Argelani.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line to the official signal. He's got enough for the 1st down.
I think there's one of those play calls, Mike, that really just comes down to understanding your personnel. You realize, okay, your back is not one of those big bruising guys running up the middle on 3rd and short. Instead, use the speed, use the vision, get him outside the offense.
And he will score! Kamani Vidal. Touchdown, L.A. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Oh, big hole, left side. And he will go all the way. Throw, Odunze. Touchdown, Washington. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Jackson now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Yellow.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick first down.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, fourth quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain. They'll come up for second and 9. Throwing is Mahomes. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Yellow.
On third down, Mahomes. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Derek Hall. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. Important punt here in this tie game late. Hit that a little too well. Lands a couple of yards in the end zone for a touchdown. Here's first down.
Ready?
Here's White. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Second and 5.
Check smash.
A run with White. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Gesicki. He's got it. Look at the big guy rumble. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Washington. It's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jackson now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
This is first and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Tremaine Edmonds. And the Commanders are right back in this one.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Third down and 9.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up. So it's a win here for the Commanders. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field.